What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's Friday night. Back in the den. What's going on this Friday night? What y'all doing this Friday night? Who got the party? Where the drinks at? Where is going down at tonight? Been a long week. Been running around all week trying to get some things accomplished. Like I said, if you weren't able to come to the MC Lightfoot Day basketball game, you can catch it on my page. Make sure you check it out. There's a couple of people that can shoot a little ball, but a lot of it was real funny. I gotta go in and take a couple of clips out. That was real funny. You know what I mean? In case you don't want to look at the whole game. And comedians, if you're watching, tag the other comedians in the game. I don't know everybody, but tag the other comedians in the game. Hey man, what would y'all do if y'all hit the lottery? The last I looked at it, hit the Mega Million. Last time they said something about it was what 1.2 million. I mean billion, 1.2 billion. What would you do if you hit the lottery? You know what I mean? What's happening, Miss Diana? What you doing tonight? You want to talk tonight? Come talk to me. Come and holler at me. Let me see how you been, man. I'm gonna send you this link. She's up in I think she don't move back to Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Told y'all I know people everywhere, all across the globe. And she's a promoter of MMA fighting too. Yeah. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me send her this link. And her daughter is one of my longtime partners, man. And she is grown now. She is grown now. And that's what I was talking about last night when the first topic is what would you do if you hit the Mega Millions? I think it's at 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion. And also, I'm going to talk about the Will Smith apology. I'm gonna get into the Will Smith apology, and it's crazy how it didn't get blown up like the slap did. To me, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Okay, I got you. But yeah, it didn't get blown up like the slap did. But he did. His apology did seem sincere. I'll give him that. You know what I mean? It did seem sincere. He did apologize to his mama and his family. You know what I mean? So, and then he did say that him and Tony Rock had been real cool, but that relationship probably can't be repaired. You know what I mean? He seems sincere. Now, what I don't think he should be worried about is how everybody, the people feel about it. Like him, you allowed a mistake. You know what I mean? And like I said in the beginning, like no matter how Jada has treated him, if they still living as a couple, he gonna always feel like he gotta defend his wife. You know what I mean? Any man would. Now I don't think that was the right way to handle it. You know what I mean? But you know, and then y'all got to realize he been up on a lot of stress since she put him on that red table talk. And when I seen the apology, I don't know if it was a part of it or It was something somebody had put together, but it had it where she was off camera, of course. What's happening, Miss India? I'm gonna send you the link too in case you can get on. I don't know how y'all feel about this this Will Smith apology. Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't the right way to handle it, but you know what I mean, I can see why he did it. You know what I mean? And then he did say that Jada didn't say anything to him because somebody was asking him questions. I guess those are questions that people had sent in or something. Um, but hey, man, it was. I can tell he's sorry for what he did. You know what I mean? I do think he should. But I was talking about how the um, the video I saw. I don't know if it was edited in or this was old or something, but they had it where she asked Jada asked Will, did some counselor or some help them with their marriage or help them or whatever, something about the marriage or something. And he was like, yeah, you still don't need to just put me on camera. You know what I mean? Without my knowledge. He said, don't use me for social media. You know what I mean? His social media is his lifeline, which it is. You know what I mean? Like that social media is a major part of entertainment and you know what I mean, and well shit, everything now. Like my cousin, me and my cousin was talking today, and he was asking me about getting back in the game, and I'm like, cuz it ain't just that simple. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can go and perform anywhere for free, but do I think I'm gonna get my fair value now? Right now, no, I don't. Because it's all about having a bunch of followers. You know what I mean? Like when we came up, social media wasn't hadn't even started back then. Not when we got started. Now it did come along, but it wasn't real big when we was popular. You know what I mean? So we didn't have the gift of social media. You know what I mean? And I talked to a lot of comedians, and a lot of them were older comedians, and a lot of them are having a lot of the same troubles. You know what I mean? Like they can't, they're not able to get as many followers as the newer people because the newer people this is their era. This is what they came up in. You know what I mean? So it's a different part of the game. And like I told him, I don't know if I'm trying to see if I can find a way to get back in the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, excuse. But right now, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it'll take me a whole lot of work, and I'm not trying to sell myself anymore. You know what I mean? Like that was the problem I had when I was in the game. Now it might have been me being arrogant, but you know what I mean. My feeling was, you asked me if I'm funny. Shit, give me the microphone. You know what I mean? You tell me if I'm funny. You know what I mean? And then I'm very, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Your granddaughter got over 580,000 followers on IG. That's what I'm saying. Like this is their era. This their thing. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like when I tell people to follow my pages, like the Papa Black podcast or the comedian Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black. Like, of course, I got some diehard people that's been down with me since day one that have followed me, but trying to get newer people to follow me is, you know what I mean, it's not easy. You know what I mean? So like I told them, if I get my followers up, if I can find a way to get my followers up on here and I can go to a club and ask for what I feel like I deserve, yeah, I get back in the game. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get back in the game just to perform. You know what I mean? Like I do miss performing. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get in the game just to perform. You know what I mean? And then all the people talking about they'll come see me on here. In reality, you're not coming. You're gonna make me grind by myself and build myself back up. Then once I become as popular as you feel like I should be, then you'll come in and watch. But you know, like I told him, I ain't counted myself out yet. I ain't just gave up. I'm just like I can't go back to the stuff that I didn't tolerate 20 years ago or 25 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna come in and tolerate it now. You know what I mean? So, because then it really would have been a waste of my whole career. You know what I mean? Like the last few years that I haven't performed, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. It's like I don't wasted time for me to go back and do some stuff that I wouldn't do now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people just don't know, man. Like I don't want no money from y'all, but I can get Facebook to pay me. I can get YouTube to pay me. That's my goal. You know what I mean? Like the game's so crazy now that I wouldn't mind giving y'all some back, you know what I mean, and let them pay me. You know what I mean? I just need you to subscribe and follow me. That's it. Yeah, I can't make it no better than that. See, I was always against them having free comedy shows. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boo, that's the game. And see, now she got so many followers. It's gonna be if they not already doing it, that it's gonna be companies that'll directly come to her for her to promote their product. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a whole lot of ways to make money. You know what I mean? Like everybody's looking for content. You know what I mean? They got so many TV stations and all this shit out now, and cable stations, and like that's where all the money is. Like I watch a lot of independent films. You know what I mean? Like independent films are real big right now. Comedy skits are real big right now. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of the newer comedians are getting known through their comedy skits. And then once they get their followers up, then they jumping into stand up comedy. You know what I mean? And it's the opposite of when we came up. You know what I mean? Like when we came up, we had to be funny to even get stage time. You know what I mean? When we was amateurs, wasn't nobody getting no money as an amateur. You know what I mean? We started it. You know what I mean? When we had about 8 to 10 comedians. I mean, tell her to reach out to me. You know what I mean? I'll let her come over here and promote her stuff. We'll get her started. You know what I mean? Like I like putting people on. I know my platform ain't as big as it was, but I love putting people on. I love discovering talent. I love being somebody that put the talent out there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the comedians, you know what I mean? Like I knew them before they was ever start getting famous. You know what I mean? Okay, I mean, I'll send you my number or something. Or she can hit me on here. Yeah. She can hit me on here. Just tell her to let me know that who she is, and I help as much as I can. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like it's just a different level of the game. You know what I mean? So we gotta okay, yeah. I mean, it's just something I gotta get used to. Well, I really would need to. I would want to get somebody young that knows how to do all this. You know what I mean? Instead of me, because I'm hands on and I learn everything by trial and error. Like don't nobody really tell me, you know what I mean, nothing that I know. You know what I mean? I just if I do my own research and like I don't like I'm not even computer literate. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to type. Because when I was in school, I stopped caring about school before typing became popular, or you know what I mean. Computers became popular. You know what I mean. We knew computers was just really coming hands on when you know what I mean when I was leaving school and stuff like that. So I never really got into typing because I knew I didn't want to go to college. So ain't no need of me learning how to type if I ain't gonna never have no secretary job or nothing that does do anything with typing. You know what I mean? So, but you know what I mean when I have to type something, I'm packing. You know what I mean? So it take me a little time. You know what I mean? But okay, yeah, y'all check her out too. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get her. We can get her more popular than what she doing. Shit, 580,000 people. She on her way. You know what I mean? So yeah, I need to learn something from her. You know what I mean? Like I'm not scared to learn either. Like I love learning every day. I'm trying to learn something new. You know what I mean? So that's it. Might take me a little longer to get where I'm going, but yeah, yeah. Hey, boy, I told you. Like people don't realize how much their kids know. You know what I mean? Like, hey man. But I am seeing a lot of I'm beginning to see a lot of parents recognizing a skill or a talent that they child have at an early age. Like I just see somewhere it's a 6-year-old boy uh, just wrote a book based on him picking up rocks and bringing home rocks every day. And what they did, his mama got with him and they painted the rocks and made characters out the rocks. Like that's some talent. You know what I mean? Like your child might not be gifted in what you think they should be gifted in, but you need to take the time out to see what your child likes to do. And it doesn't matter. Everybody not gonna be a football star, basketball star. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna be no baseball player. Everybody ain't gonna be no rapper. Like even though it's a lot of people that do this stuff, it's only a few that actually make it to the top. You know what I mean? So, but your child might be blessed in other areas. You know what I mean? You might not know nothing about it. Like I tell people too, if your child is one of the kids that love to play the video games all the time, shit, okay, pimp, that's cool. You need to learn how to make one of these video games. You know what I mean? Don't just be in here wasting your time. What's happening?
Hey,
What's going on, Shawty?
hold on. Let me put my earphones on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right.
Hey man,
Hey,
how have you been, man? It's
I'm
been a minute,
good.
Shawty.
I know, I know. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm always good.
What's going on?
Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. Where is the baby, man? How old is she now?
That baby, she is 18. She is going to her sophomore year of college.
What?
She's at North Carolina A&T. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What's
So
she
we
doing
got
now? I know she's doing something amazing. What is she doing?
she is a amazing braider. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
send you her Instagram link.
Yeah,
The
and
girl
then
is killing it.
we'll get her on here. Let her promote herself. Like
Let me
that's
tell you something. Her Instagram, she has been killing it. I'm so proud of her because first of all, everybody is braiding, right?
right, right. Yeah,
Everybody is a braider,
right,
but very few people have found a way to really master their braiding. And so I think I don't know if it's because she's my baby and you know how I am,
right.
or a combination of her being a Virgo and a perfectionist.
Oh
I just
yeah.
sent you her link.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so you could be like, "Oh hell." But
No, I'm saying type it in a comment or something on here so I can. Oh, hold on.
um
I might be able to go get it. Hold on.
yeah, I was gonna say you might be able just to put it in there in the chat.
You know.
But she's been killing it. She started out because I'm a braider, but I
Right.
didn't want to make money doing it. And I was trying to teach her you gotta get you a side hustle.
Right.
Black folks always need something else that they good at other than their main hustle. So
Oh no, it ain't come out right. I'm
did it let you open it?
Yeah. I mean, well, I didn't open it. I just copied the link. But I mean, I get it on
Let me
here.
see.
Yeah, I get it on
Um, yeah, I was trying to see if it was another way
here. I'm
for
saying,
me
but
to send it.
you let me know what day she can come on here and tell everybody about it.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
hey, man, like
I'll
that's
let you know.
like I would love to do a segment where we supporting young black entrepreneurs,
That
like
would be dope.
kids. You know what I'm saying
Hmm.
I would love to do. You know, I love kids.
I
You
know
know
you do.
that.
And the kids love you.
Hey man, how old was she when we met, man?
She wasn't born. We met when
Oh,
Brian
I'm
was
talking about.
2.
Oh, okay. Damn.
You forgot.
Okay.
Look at
Yeah,
you. You getting
oh, it's been
old.
some
Your
years,
memory that
man.
bad. Remember,
No,
I had
I
moved
mean
to
I know I've been
Atlanta.
on all her life, but I didn't. Damn.
Remember, I had moved to Atlanta
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Brian was 2 years old
right, right.
and Kaylin's 18. So, dude, we have known each other for 25 years
Damn, damn. That's crazy,
because
man.
your babies were little.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mine will be 32 in October,
Hmm.
October the 3rd.
Yep, your babies were really little.
And see, that's what be killing me, man. Like, where did them years go, man? Like, I still got the picture of me, her, and Bruce, and I still
Yep.
got the little letter that she wrote, and boy, I still got all that, man. You know, man, that was my dog, so
Yeah, you were her black black.
yep. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Hey,
but she's
man.
doing good. She's doing really good. So, she's studying environmental health and science and health and science, health and safety, and then she has a minor in economics. So, she's doing all right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How Brian doing? What
He's
the
doing
deal?
good. He's military. He's stationed in Okinawa, Japan right now.
Okay.
So, he's doing really
Uh,
well.
He like
Yeah.
Japan.
You know what? He loves Japan,
Yeah,
but I think
I
he's also
figured.
ready to come home.
Yeah, you
But
know,
you know,
always his home though.
yeah, but Brian likes any place that he is. He is the freest of free spirits.
Yeah, he always been a cool kid too. Always been
Yeah,
a cool little kid. Yeah.
but he is a full-blown comedian.
For real.
Man, listen.
Tell him he
I
want to
have
get
to
on stage, I help him.
he wa- he said one day he's going to get on stage. I have to tell people I swear I didn't do drugs when I was pregnant with him. I swear I didn't. And my mama be asking me, she be like, "You sure?" Cuz my grandson is special. Yeah, he's a fool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, he always been cool though. Level headed, mild mannered.
Yeah, he is, but he also a fool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian is the party.
Oh, you still messing with the MMA? You
I
still promoting?
am. I'm
Okay, yeah.
doing
Let him
so
know.
much with that.
Yeah, let him know.
So, my brother is actually the promoter for boxing and MMA. And my role with pro boxing is I'm a combat sports coordinator. So I pretty much handle everything that needs to be done for our events to take place for the promotion itself. So we're one of the top boxing and MMA promotion companies in the Southeast. And then for amateur boxing, I'm the secretary and treasurer for amateur boxing in the state of South Carolina. And then I'm the executive director over amateur boxing for Gamma USA over the US. And I'm also the chairwoman of the International Women's Committee for Gamma USA for the world. So I cover about 120 countries with that.
How
So
the
it's
hell did you
really,
maintain all this, man?
man, listen, combat sports is my passion.
Right, right. I
That's
remember
what
when
my
you
heart
first got
is.
into it.
Yeah, that's what my heart is. So
When the next big event?
we have a boxing event scheduled for August 13th here in Columbia, South Carolina. And that's going to be at Jamil Temple. And then our next MMA is in Charleston, and that one's gonna be a huge one because it's a all female card. So we got all women on that card, and it's gonna be dope.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
know that. I need to come see some of this, man.
Come on.
And like you've always supported me in the comedy and man, yeah, I need to
Man, back from the parking lot of Memorial Drive.
come.
Yeah. So just, maintaining. And we got a couple of other businesses. So just been steady. I'm a serial entrepreneur at this point.
Yeah, you're a Virgo, shall we? I'm going to
Yeah.
shout at your daughter.
No, I'm
You a
an
Virgo too?
Aquarius.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, your daughter's a Virgo or something.
Both of my
Okay,
kids are Virgos. Yeah, I'm
okay,
an Aquarius though.
yeah.
So, but yeah, just trying not to be a slave to corporate.
No, man. Now I be trying to get people to understand that, man. If you put 6 to 8 hours in for yourself, like you do your job, hey man,
Hmm.
with a little discipline, you'll be all right. I promise you.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you
And
get
that's the
control the
problem. Most people
income.
don't want to do that. They don't want
Yeah,
to. I mean, well, I don't think it's that they don't want to. I just think a lot of people don't have the confidence
right,
in themselves to be able to do it. So
right,
I
right.
get it.
But at least try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you should have something that you always wanted to try. And like I tell people, it's 7 billion people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody gonna like what you do. You're not gonna be the only one. You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? And with the internet and social media, you can send it out wherever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So don't be scared to try it. You know
You're
what I mean?
right.
If it don't work, guess what? Shit, you can go back to doing whatever you were doing. If
Exactly.
you're scared to try it again, like and then everybody think that everything is an instant success, and it's not.
Right. Right.
You gonna fail a couple of times before you get it right, but that's a part of
Hmm.
it. You know what I mean?
And
So
it's worth it in the end.
right, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's worth it in the end. So I have a skin moisturizing company. What started out as a skin moisturizing company, and it's expanded to more of a wellness company. And I provide like authentic, natural, organic products that it's just for our hair and skin. And I have several other friends that have businesses that sell similar products to what I have. I support them and they support me
Right,
because
right,
although we kind of sell similar items, there's still something different
right,
that we have to offer. And some people are going to like things that I have, and others are going to like what they have. So,
right.
it's just about
And I
doing what
think
makes you happy.
yeah, we need to put groups together and everybody does something different. That way, ain't nobody
Hmm.
worried about nobody stepping on your toes, stealing your customers or whatever. And then we don't have to go outside of what what we have. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm into growing my own food now. I want to raise my own food.
That's
Yeah,
what I've been trying to do.
yeah,
When you coming
I
to
don't
help
want to.
me?
I'm saying, shout out, tell me where you at. It's simple.
I'm in the same place, Black.
I'm saying, well, send me the address. You know, it's some years
Well,
since
I moved. I'm not at the same house anymore.
yeah.
I moved.
I'm saying, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll see you back in Columbia. I know you went back to Chicago for a minute or something, didn't
I did. I went to help take care of one of my aunts for quite a
you?
while.
Right,
So,
right.
but I'm back
Okay,
in Columbia.
okay. Yeah.
I can't move back to Chicago permanently.
I'm saying, is the land cheap up there? You already got some land.
In Chicago?
No, I'm talking in Columbia.
In Columbia, yeah, we have land here.
Okay,
Well, okay. No, no, no. We have a home that we own, but we
right.
don't have a lot of land. And I have been looking for land. So I just got to figure out like where do we want to be? That's going to probably be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is
Mm,
where do we want to be? Do we want to stay here cuz we're in Blythewood now, so
right.
we'll see.
If they got some cheap property up there, man, get it while it's cheap. Cause boy, they
Yeah.
don't ruin Atlanta. They have ruined Atlanta.
Atlanta been ruined.
No, I'm talking about like it's really like the Hollywood of the South now. Like everybody's
Really?
moving here. Yeah, oh, everybody stay here or got a house here. A lot of people from LA and New York moving here because now we're doing more movies and TV shows than they doing in LA.
Wow.
I think we doing last I heard it was 63 or 65 movies and TV shows been filmed here. Like they don't build all
Mhm.
kind of studios everywhere.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah, it really
Yeah, see, I can't do it. You know, the older I've gotten, I realize I don't like people like that.
right, right. I mean, I like genuine people, but what's going
Yeah, I
on
do
now?
too, but
Nah.
I want to pick and choose when I want to be
Right, that's
around
what
them. I
I'm saying.
don't want to
I
be
like genuine
forced.
people. Right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Hey man,
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
want.
tell me, like, what else you got going on? So I've been trying to catch the show, but I'm always so busy. So now I'm on. So other than run me your resume,
I
because
mean,
we used to talk all the time, and then life happened. So
right.
fill me in.
I mean, right now everybody's trying to get me back on stage, but I think
Well,
I'm I don't like the game now. But it might just because I'm not in the game no more. You know what I mean? So I
you're
don't.
one of the funniest people I know.
I mean, I appreciate that, man. Everybody keeps saying, but they don't make them like you no more. You know what I mean? Like, and this, let me tell you something. The last time I was in Columbia, South Carolina, it was two older ladies, and they came to different shows, and they told me, they said, "Hey, I don't know what you're going through right now, but you're gonna be all right." I'm like, "Huh?"
You
She
know,
said,
them old people be
"She
reading
said, look,
spirits now.
you are funny. You old school funny. They don't make them like you no more." And I'm like,
Hmm.
I appreciate that. She said, one day when you make it, you're gonna be like this little old lady in Columbia, South Carolina, told me I was gonna be all right. So that's one of the things I hold on to when I think about coming back. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I don't have one of my homeboys ask me like how I feel about these young cats getting all this money doing street comedy when man, you the one started that shit. And I'm like, I did what I was put here to do to open them doors. Like Doodoo Brown and TK Kirkland opened the doors for me. you know,
Yeah.
so I just did my style and opened it up because man, everybody told me I wasn't gonna make it until I got on Comic View. You know what I mean? And once I did
Hmm.
it on Comic View, it went to a whole nother level. So you know what I mean? I don't know. But now I'm just doing the podcast. I still cater. Um, I end
I
up
ain't gonna
having to
get a
move out
chance to
the house.
taste the food because you don't make nothing I can eat.
I'm saying, boo, you got to tell me what you eat. Like we got Jamaican food too. We got.
Make vegan.
I mean, if I have a reason to make it, I get into it. Like I don't know many people eat vegan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's my
But
point.
if
I'm gonna be there next week. I'm gonna be in Atlanta next week.
yeah, I'm saying like if
I
I
had to
know
let you know.
somebody that people gonna buy it, yeah, I get into it. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
you know. Like I would love to have me a building where I can cook and sell my food and perform when I want to.
That would be dope.
Yeah, and like I tell people, just like I would come to your city once or twice a year. Now everybody comes to Atlanta
Mhm.
once or twice a year, so I can wait on y'all to come here. I ain't got to kiss no ass to get in somebody's club.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the shit that bothers me.
So why don't you open a comedy club?
I'm saying I already got the plans. I just got to get the funds. I got
Oh,
the
well,
plans.
your following's gonna come, Black.
I got the plans. I'm saying I got
Okay.
to get the funds.
Oh, the funds. I thought you
Yeah.
said the
Oh,
following.
no, I got to get the funds. But once I do that,
Okay.
yeah, you know what
All
I
right.
mean?
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to you. I'm gonna have to talk to you when I come up there then, because I might have a plan for you to get the funds.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm ready. Because I really do miss performing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't the business aspect. I don't want to have to deal with it. I want to just show up at work and get paid and come home.
Okay.
Like I don't want to have to deal with trying to sell myself. I don't want to have to deal with talking to nobody. I just want to get a phone call. Look, you need to be such and such on this date. I go in, knock this shit out, get my money, and I'm gone. You know what I mean? So,
All
I ain't
right.
gonna
Now
deal
we
with
got to look at something else. I got another plan for you. I done
yeah,
already
I'm
came up
saying.
with the vision, so we gonna talk
Yeah.
about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
my number's still the same. So,
Yep. Mine
and
is
then,
too.
yeah, and then look, man, get some of your friends that are entrepreneurs together, and y'all come
Okay.
on here and we'll talk, and y'all sell, boom, sell your thing,
All
do your
right.
thing.
We can do that.
We can
Now,
create a
which
show.
wait, we gonna do that. So that's the
Yeah,
plan.
we can create a show. Like you give
Okay.
me a night that you can come on here every week and shout. We can
Any
create a
night
show.
but Tuesday. So I have
Oh,
another
whatever.
podcast that I do every Tuesday. I'm on someone else's show.
What
Hence
what
why I got my whole setup.
what what's this? What day you can come on and shout? It's
Okay.
your day.
We're gonna
You know
work
what
it
I mean?
out. Okay, so
So,
what's your topics for tonight? So we done enough
oh,
chit-chatting. I know your fans don't want to hear us catching up all night.
but what you heard about the Will Smith apology?
I did not. I heard about the slap,
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm
that
saying.
but if
Like,
it's an apology, it ain't been as loud as the talk was about
that,
the slap.
that's my whole point. But he did sound sincere. You know what I mean? I give him that.
It was a verbal or written
Yeah,
apology.
no, it was verbal. Like he did a little video and everything. I
Wait,
seen it on the Poor Man's Podcast on YouTube. If you look at the Poor Man's Podcast, you'll see, it. And it's I mean it's the same sincere. He
so he
apologized to his
recorded.
family. Yeah,
Okay, hold on. I just want to understand. He recorded himself apologizing,
I don't know if he did it or you know what I mean. He had somebody to record it. I don't know.
and his face was on the video.
Yeah,
Okay, and so he put this apology where?
I mean, I guess online. Like I don't know where they got it from. I just seen it on the Poor Man Podcast. So
Mm,
you can go and go on
yeah,
YouTube and you know what I'm
I'm
saying
not
like
going.
it's you know what I mean. It's amazing to me that like I say it ain't getting no traction like that slap did. You know what I mean? And that's crazy because when you try to do something right, you don't get no love for it, no nothing,
Don't
no
nobody
that.
care about
Yeah,
that.
they want that drama.
I was about to
That's
say there's no drama in an apology.
right, right.
So, what speculation can you give about an apology?
I don't know, man.
The
Like,
narrative is not deep enough.
how you feel about how the role Jada played in?
Well, okay, so I heard about it a couple of days after it happened because I don't follow too much
Right,
celebrity stuff. But my opinion is we really don't know other people's stories,
right,
and people have different ways of dealing with stress, dealing with drama, dealing with conflict. So we don't really know what was going through her head at the moment.
right,
And so I think it's a lot of judgment because people, their expectation was for her to either be outraged or completely in support of. And I think her lack of response gave people a lot of reason to pass judgment. My opinion is, do you curse on your show?
yeah, yeah. Boy,
Okay.
come on now, it's me.
I'm a cusser. I've been holding
Yeah,
back. My
no, do
opinion
your
is I don't give a fuck.
right,
Like, she dealt with it in the way that she felt she needed to deal with it at the time that it was happening.
right.
And unless any of us are Jada and were in her body at that time, we have absolutely no idea why she reacted. And clearly she hasn't, as far as I know, she hasn't made a statement about it either.
Yeah, I remember when it first. Well, not when it first happened, but I think like a couple of months after this, she said something about she's not the type woman that needs defending or something. I'm like, what? Okay.
No, I don't know, but I felt like she did what she felt she needed to do. And I don't know. Honestly, if that were me in that situation, I don't know how I would have responded.
I mean, but what he said really wasn't bad. He didn't say nothing to disrespect her or
Yeah.
to. So
Well,
I don't see why it was a big
here's the
deal.
thing. We don't know. We don't, you know, it's so easy for us to talk about other people's lives
Right,
because we see a glimpse of
right,
things that happen.
right,
We have absolutely no idea what conversations have been had, what's been done, what's been said, what reactions have come out. At the end of the day, that is between the three of them. Yeah, yeah, it happened publicly, but we still don't know the entire story. And honestly, when I look at that, that was a I'm fed up,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
we done had a conversation. I told you to keep my wife's name out your mouth,
So,
and here you are doing it again on any level. And okay, you as a man, think about it. You get into it with another comedian, right? And that comedian is talking about your wife. And although something that he said before was disrespectful, but the next time what he said is not as disrespectful, but you still emotionally connected to the first thing he said. And you told him, if you ever so much as mention my wife's name, I'm slapping the shit out of your ass. And a couple of years go by and y'all at an event and he makes a joke about your wife. Now the people didn't know that he said that you told him you was gonna slap the shit out of his ass. He said your
right,
wife's name.
right.
But now you on a public platform and you know that your wife is having some insecurities about a medical condition. And although he's joking, you sitting there like, I know I told this motherfucker to keep my wife's name out his mouth. The last time he said X, Y, and Z, this time he said this, and I told him if he said her name one more again, I'm slapping the shit out his ass. You gonna follow through with it, right?
Yeah, I mean now that's a whole new avenue to go down. But yeah, if he done told him that he gonna do something, yeah, you got to be a man of your word because, like I tell people, whatever you tell somebody you gonna do, if you don't
You
do
gotta
it, you
follow
start
through with
losing
it.
from you gonna start losing from that point on.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But
So
think about the slap. Think about he calmly walked up there. Like I told this motherfucker I was gonna slap his ass. I'm about to go slap the shit out of him.
yeah,
And then he went and sat down. Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
right,
Clearly, that was not an initial threat. That was a backup threat. I told your ass.
yeah. I mean, like if he talked to him and told him that because they have been going at it for a while ever since um, they call themselves boycotting the Grammys or the Oscars or whatever it
Hmm.
was, and yeah, so they have been going at it for a while.
Nobody wants to look at that because they're so busy thinking about why did Jada respond this way? Will shouldn't have done this. But at the end of the day, we really don't know what the background story is. We just know what played out in front of us.
Right.
And honestly, it ain't none of our damn businesses.
I
You
mean,
know,
I don't care.
it's
They
up to
living
them.
life just like shit. Nigga, if somebody you feel like somebody disrespect your wife, what you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
you know what I mean. Everybody talk that talk and what they would and wouldn't do until they get put in that situation. Then shit, the real shit come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I do know we having too much drama. Like they buck wild down here in Atlanta now.
How?
Like
What's been
shit,
happening?
they've been killing and shooting and everything all up in Buckhead, Lennox
Mm.
Square, Phillips Flat Lake. Shout out, they buck wild out here.
Sound like Chicago.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't got quite as bad as Chicago, but yeah,
Chicago
it's
been bad though.
that's what I'm saying. Like, hey man, like I don't
Yeah.
see how anybody live up there. And not
Easy.
saying anything wrong with Chicago. I'm just saying like, and all that shooting and shit, like the way they describe this shit on on the news, like nah, I had to get the hell out of it, especially if I got a family.
Listen, it's been like that since before I was even born.
Yeah, I'm
So
saying, yeah, but shit, man.
the only difference is that now social media is more
Yeah,
has more presence. But honestly, I think about a lot of us as Chicagoans, we've talked about how school shootings didn't become something that was big until Columbine happened, right? I remember when I was in high school, my sophomore year, we had a shooting at the school. It was a huge mass shooting. Teachers got injured, kids got killed, all kinds of stuff. It never made the news. Nobody ever
right,
heard about it.
right,
Even growing up, our murder rate was huge. It was always happening. People were always being killed. It was nothing for us to, hear gunshots all the time or see police having shootouts in the middle of the street. You just knew to move. You know, helicopters, ambulance, police, you know, it was a norm. So to see how people talk so bad about how bad Chicago is, it's like it's always been like this. It's just that you want to portray it as being bad because the media needs something to talk about. But for us, this has always been life. You know, you watch your surroundings, you watch how you move. The only thing, honestly, that I could see that's gotten really bad is they've started doing a lot more carjackings. But other than that, Chicago has been Chicago. Don't forget, Al Capone was running that city.
Yeah.
You know, it has been happening since the early 20s,
Yeah. I
and
mean, I've
absolutely
always
nothing
liked
has
Chicago.
changed.
That's why I couldn't believe that much shit was going on. I'm like, damn, is it really that goddamn bad?
Yeah, but it's
Like,
always been like that. And it's still one of the most beautiful cities in the US.
yeah, yeah. Like I say, I like
So
Chicago. You know what I mean? It just get too goddamn cold. That's why they can have that up north shit.
yeah,
Man,
don't
that
go in the
cold
winter.
is something different in Chicago.
That hawk get your ass, it's over.
That wind coming off that water, shit.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
It is
Hey,
disrespectful. Listen, I'll take a punch in the chest from Mike Tyson before I'll try to fight that damn wind in Chicago. It is horrible.
man, I'm glad you back down in Columbia though.
Me too. Me
Yeah,
too. It was a short little stint, but I'm back.
yeah, man.
I'm back.
I need to get up there. That used to be my second home. That in Charlotte, like
Mhm.
those used to be my second home.
Yep, that's where Kaylin is this weekend, is up in Charlotte.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Mhm.
I ain't been to Charlotte in a minute either. I need to go up there. I got some
It's
folks still up there.
growing.
Yeah, yeah. You know, but I always consider a little Atlanta.
Mhm.
I mean, but then Atlanta just took the fuck off. Once we got
Yeah.
the Olympics, oh, it should been buck wild nonstop ever since then.
Atlanta and Dallas.
Yeah, yeah. I like
Those are the
Dallas too.
two.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
but it's
Dallas too.
overpopulated.
Yeah,
It's overpopulated. So
hey man. Yeah, and the Atlanta boy, we been sold out, and it's. I think they say either 65,000 people just moved here or moving here in the next
from
year or two.
where?
I don't know. I'd be like, damn, like, it's
Mm,
traffic here all day now, just like LA. Traffic here
wow.
all day. You know what I mean? Then they trying to do construction on everything. They trying to build shit
Yeah.
everywhere. So,
Well, I'm up there roughly every other week or so for my mom. So but I'm usually so consumed with her. I don't get a chance to really do anything. But I just my tolerance for traffic and people and
yeah. Hey man, I get up early in the morning and go do what I have to do. I try to
Mhm.
beat that crowd, man, so I can chill the rest of the day because I
Yeah.
know I get real miserable dealing with all these nasty ass attitudes and traffic and hey man,
Mhm.
I like to go and do what I got to do and get out
I
the
get
way.
it. I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
man.
So I heard your question. What would you do if you won what is it, is a mega million or something?
Yeah, Mega Millions. That's
Okay,
one
so what
point
would
two
you do if you won?
billion dollars. I don't know. I got a few people that I set up,
Did you
but
play?
yeah, of course.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Of course. But you know what I mean. But what I would do, I would get them a little sum of money, but I put most of it in an account where they only get so much every month. You know what I mean? Like if I would put it in an account where it's drawing interest.
Mhm.
So if you leave it in there long enough, you know what I mean. I'll give you enough to leave it in there for a year. Like
Okay.
leave it, don't touch it. You know what I mean? Because once you fuck it up, now that's on you. Ain't gonna be
You better
no
put a
hey.
stipulation on there, tell them they gotta go to a
That's it.
financial education class.
That's it. If you don't want to go, you don't get the money. It's up to you. But
Mhm.
you gonna know how to handle this money. You know what I mean? And because I probably disappear. On some real shit. Yeah, man, I might disappear.
Well, I'm not gonna
'Cause,
ask where you gonna go because they might be listening and then they gonna come try to find you.
I know how to play goddamn hide go seek cross the
I know
country.
that's right.
No, man, I go get me some land though. I don't know. I might buy me a little town or something. Like on some real shit. Buy me a little town and you know what I mean? Like these towns don't be high. Some of these towns be like $8, $9 million. Like,
Yeah,
hey, yeah. That way I know I got some land to grow my food and raise my
right.
food. Like I don't want to be a farmer. I would hire somebody to do it, but I do want to raise my own food. So I know
Mhm.
what I'm consuming. You know what I mean? Like, hey man.
So have you started growing already? Are you good at gardening?
I started my garden last year, but I had to move out the house I was in. And right now I'm
Oh,
in an apartment, so as soon as I get me some land or get me a crib, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I tried a couple of times, right? Actually, more than a couple is two. I've tried 4 times. I have failed all 4. And
What was you trying
then
to grow?
everything. I was trying to grow peppers and tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, zucchini, watermelon. I had a bunch of
Did did
stuff.
did you read how to take care, or did you
I
just
did.
assume?
No, I did. I did my research. I did. So each time I tried like different methods. Cause with gardening, everybody got a surefire way that's supposed to work,
Right,
right?
right, yeah.
So I tried all of them. I've tried the container gardening. I tried the in-ground gardening, and that's hard here because
Yeah.
we
I mean, a lot of
have
the ground ain't worth shit anyway.
yeah,
It's-
well, but it's hard here because we have that clay.
right, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's hard.
yeah.
I've tried everything. I've tried it with the paper and the cardboard and the newspaper, and I tried every method that somebody has said to try. I've tried it. Either they started out really good and I started growing stuff and then it just started burning. Like I would see them turning yellow or they burn off or I
I
couldn't
mean,
keep
they
my
you leave them on there too long.
no, I mean like the leaves.
Oh well, that's probably a bug or something, or insect or something.
Man, I don't know. Then I got my tomatoes were doing really well, and then some green caterpillar type thing, I think they're called hornworms or something, got on them, completely destroyed my peppers. All my peppers were doing amazing. They killed the tomatoes and the peppers. And then well, we don't have rabbits. We have hares. You know them big ass, fast, long leg rabbits with the
Right.
I,
To
them
my
things
bug.
were
Funny.
killing. Oh, and then I saw Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
It was a wrap. I was like, everything gonna die because I ain't going back out there.
You don't have a section off or gated or you know what I mean. Like I
Snakes
did
can
mine
get through
in some.
gates.
Yeah, of course. I'm saying like you ain't gonna be able to hide it from everything, but you got to put some around it, like the on the outskirts of it. You know what I mean? Like the snake poison or something, so you don't have to worry about that or something. You know what I mean? Like
What's snake poison? Because snake
I
away
don't
don't
know.
work.
I'm saying I don't know. I have to do some research on it.
Well, you do
So
the research and then you tell me if it work or not. Because
'cause, like I
snake
did, like
away didn't
I
work.
didn't have those problems. You know what I mean? But I use the pots, the big I'm trying to see what kind of fabric it is, and I some kind of big
Oh,
pot.
I know they're like those sacks, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. So I don't have I would love to I think if I ever try again, I'm gonna try those. But we're in the country.
Hmm.
Like there's trees, there's tons of wildlife. We have deer and coyote and fox and we got everything. We got uh copperheads and rattlesnakes and all of that. Yeah, I'm okay. I we got a farmers market that's not far. And
Yeah, yeah.
I keep trying, but I'm gonna need I'm gonna need an area that could be like a house that's a real
Yeah,
greenhouse.
you might have to get like a little greenhouse.
No, I need it to be like a whole glass
I'm
house
saying,
over the whole
I'm saying,
thing.
I didn't say it had to be a little greenhouse. I'm just saying you might have to get a greenhouse if you got
Yeah, I need some more
all
land
that.
though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, see if you can find some cheap land. Like it's a lot of little in these little country towns. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to live there, but you can have it. Well,
So
you
wait,
know what I mean?
can snakes burrow under the ground and come up in other places? Like,
I
how does
don't
that
know.
work?
I don't
Okay.
know.
I guess I
I
need to
gotta
do
be
some
careful.
research.
Like, I ain't never really had a bunch of problem with snakes. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fool with them. We put all that stuff down, and I swear every time we turn around, we either see a baby snake or a big ass snake skin. So, yeah, I'm good. I done seen a few of them outside in the yard, and the last time I hauled ass and I was stuck because he went past the door I had to get in, and my legs were moving faster than my body, and I ran into the door, was trying to open it. It was a horrible disaster. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a I'm a city woman. This just may not be for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you might have to have somebody to actually do it. You know what I mean? Like, pay. I'm not afraid to pay somebody to do it. I want it done right. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I just want to raise my own shit because that's where all the counseling and all that shit coming from, man. The food.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah,
what I
you're
mean?
right.
So, nah, man, mm,
Mm. We'll see.
yeah, we're gonna have to put something together though.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah, man. So
Make it happen.
when's a good time to call you so we can politic?
Um, Tomorrow. I'm be available early part of the day tomorrow. I got some work to do for one of our other businesses, so I'll be up doing that and I'll have some free time.
Okay.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go do my little. I'm trying to put together a little walking group too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be making reels and little videos every day, trying to motivate people. I don't
That's
got a few
dope.
people to come out there. Yeah.
I need to get on the bandwagon. My walking, I haven't been able to get my stamina back up.
I mean, but that's the easiest way to start is walking.
Yeah, but mine's an effect of COVID. And so
I'm
I
saying like
still got a lot of limitations.
I'm saying, but take it easy. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no certain miles you gotta walk. Like, boo, walk until you know what I mean. Like, you got to build all that shit back up. Like, people think that
Yeah,
they
but
can
who
just
gonna
run
come
out there
get
and do
me?
something. You can't, huh?
When I walk the furthest I can walk, who coming to get me to take me back?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, if you can walk a mile, that means walk a half a mile where you going and a half a mile back. I be talking the same thing about the trails and all that. And man, we're gonna walk this trail. Okay, but who gonna be at the other end to pick us up? If you talk about this trail 3 and 4 miles, and then we gotta walk back nigga, that's 8 miles. No, no, that won't be no good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
All right, I might have to join in on that. We'll
Yeah,
see.
man. And just make you a little video and send it to me. You know what I mean?
Mm,
I got a couple of people that done sent me their videos, and it's trying to pick up a little bit.
I don't know. I'll see what I could do.
Oh,
Man, that walking be killing me. I don't even, I do a lot of traveling. Even when I travel, I have to tell them, you just have to bring me a wheelchair because
no, no. If it's hurting you like that, no, you don't need to be doing
I'm just like,
it.
I won't even walk through the airports anymore.
Oh
It's
no.
gotten that bad. I'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah. Well, don't say that. But
We'll
did you
see.
ever get your lungs back right? Are they
No,
good?
well, I'm a severe asthmatic too, so it was even
Uh,
harder for me. But my god sister recommended this natural herb, and that stuff is amazing. It's called a.k.a. I only buy it from one company, and the company's out of the UK. And that stuff worked miracles. It stopped my cough. It started healing my lungs, but my stamina is still not 100% back. So just trying to figure it out, how to I don't know what will help to get that back. My doctor said it could be years. So,
Yeah.
but every once in a while I have relapses, but I still just try to, push through best I can.
Right.
But the airport, it's a no-go. I
Yeah.
have tried it and got to my destination and I was pooped. And then I do international traveling as well, so that's even worse cuz every airport is different. So, I'll be like, "Yeah, you can hang that up. Imma sit right here and wait for y'all to bring that wheelchair and y'all gonna cart me to my next terminal."
Yeah, I mean, if you have to, Charlotte, like, hey man,
Mhm.
that's why I'm trying to. I'm like when my brother first had his stroke in 2015, man, and he lost the right side of his body. I was like, ooh, and he wasn't even a whole year older than me.
Mhm.
So that's what made me start taking my health more serious. You know what I mean? And then shit, he passed away in 2019. And I'm like, at 49, I'm like, ooh,
Mhm.
hey man, no. And then like one of my homeboys, a comedian, shit, he just had kidney and liver damage or
Oh,
failure.
wow.
Yeah, so he actually in the hospital now. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, pimp, hey man, drinking some water, exercise a little bit, try to eat right, fruits and
Yeah.
vegetables, pimp. It's because everybody always asks me why I'm not gray and how
Mhm.
I don't look my age. I be like, I tell them the simple shit I do. It ain't no
Yep.
magic potion, pimp. It's water, a little exercise, try to eat right, and I don't eat right all the time.
And mind your business.
Right, but and then I eat fruits and vegetables. It's
Yep.
really that simple.
But that and a little bit of black don't crack unless it's on
Right,
crack,
right.
you know,
But I'm saying, but
mix that in there
when
too.
you take care of yourself, it helps. But if you
Yeah.
don't take care of yourself now, you ain't gonna just
You're
continue
right.
to look right. You know what I mean? So,
You're
and to
right.
me, that should be your first priority, your health.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, and I don't have to wait till something happens to me to be like, damn, I should have lost all that weight. You know, I ain't done lost 50 pounds. I done gained some of it back though. But hey man, like I told him, I don't go that 300 for shit about 20, 25 years. I'm cool. I mean,
Yeah.
once I got used to my face being a little smaller and got used to it, I was
Mhm.
cool after that. You know what I mean? So
You realize that this is where I need to be.
right, right.
Yeah, I get that. I
Yeah.
get it.
But
I
I'm
get
not
it.
gonna hold you on her all night, man.
All right.
We'll be talking all goddamn night. But I do want
I
to do
know.
a show with you. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like on some real shit. And then I got to get Kaylin on here.
Well, she goes back to school on the 16th, so
I mean,
I don't know.
whenever's a good time.
I don't know. Let me see. What you got going on Monday? Are you on the show on Monday?
I crank this up whenever I want to. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So
Whenever she got time.
I'm gonna ask her if she available on Monday because that'll probably be a good day for her. And were you able to open the link?
Oh, I haven't tried. I
Oh, okay.
I tried to post it, but like I said, it didn't come out right. So
So hold on. Let me see if I can put her. Oh, it won't let me add a comment. I can't do anything in comments.
okay. Well, I'm saying I'll go and get it out of my inbox and then I'll post it on my page.
All right. So her page is extended by a.k.a.
Okay.
Yeah, but it won't allow me to. I probably would need to do it through
No,
what was I watching it through?
you should be able to put it on my Facebook page. Just go put it on my Facebook page.
Facebook or because I think I was watching through hold on, let's see. I was watching through YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me see. What's the page under on Facebook, Black?
T
Is it under
T E
Papa
E
Black?
T E
Uh-huh.
Black Boy English.
Oh yeah, okay. So it is on your page.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing it right now. Um All right, I just sent it. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Hopefully that works.
Yeah, it's on there.
And then I don't know. Hopefully I don't know which one to show up, but I put them both there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, I'll tell her.
Yeah, man.
Tell her to get herself together for Monday night.
Yeah, man. Just let me know what time. Anytime besides 7:30 to 8:30. I have to go pick somebody up. But anytime,
Oh, what about 9? I'll probably tell her to do 9 o'clock.
yeah, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, we'll work it out.
All right.
And then I'll get some entrepreneurs together. You know, I know a bunch of them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to put them out there. Like everybody always talking about, we need to support black business. Okay, well, shit, somebody got to put them out there.
Well, we probably need to talk. So call me tomorrow because we'll come
Yeah,
up with
we're gonna talk.
at least have all of your business owners all do the same or not the same thing, but be a variety. We don't want to have,
Right, right,
5 people with credit repair and
right,
3
right,
people that sell hair products and,
right.
you know,
That's right.
so let's have a variety. All
Okay.
right.
Well,
Sounds
I'll
good.
call you tomorrow, man.
All right, honey.
All right, baby.
Talk to
Take
you
it easy.
later. Thanks for having me on.
All right.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Yo, that's my longtime partner, Miss Diana Thomas. Like I said, she's very big in MMA, man. If y'all into MMA, hey man, make sure y'all go check out. And you don't have to go far. She's right up in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm sure they probably have some fights down in Atlanta, in Georgia, if not Atlanta. But yeah, I'll make sure that y'all know when she has an event coming up and where it is, so y'all can support that. Then we gonna get some of her entrepreneur friends on here. Like I said, I got a couple of shows that I want to do. You know what I mean? To try to get black people supporting each other more, but also make sure that you do good business. You know what I mean? So they people will keep supporting you. That's the thing that I hear a lot about black businesses. They do what they need to do to get you, but then once they got you, the quality starts slacking off. So, hey man, I'm not gonna hold y'all up all night on this Friday night. Y'all make sure y'all be safe, be careful. You know what I mean? And hopefully, I can get her daughter on here Monday. And like I say, man, I love kids. I love to see kids that are being entrepreneurs. The best time to get them is early. You know what I mean? So by the time they're teenagers, they already know how to handle their business, and also teach them how to manage their money. If you not good with money, send them to somebody that is good with money, that financial literacy class or something. You know what I mean? So, and then also understand, and then we'll talk more about it when we got her friends on here. Um, you do know once your child get a certain age, you can put them, if you own a business, you can put them on as an owner and set them up a bank account where they can start putting money in their bank account early, and then it'll build their business credit up, and also it'll build up their credit. Put your kids on your credit cards if you have good credit, so it'll also build up their credit. You know what I mean? So those are some of the things we'll talk about uh, when we get them on here. I just got to get with her and get a good time. But hey man, y'all take it easy. And then, like I say, I'm gonna start back saying my motto when I used to leave the stage is live every day as if it's your last, because one of these days you're gonna be dead ass right. Hey man, I'm Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black. Y'all be easy.